Hey guys, Waterfall 101 here, back here with some Skyrim. In today's video, I'm actually doing a voiceover because I originally recorded this recording and for some reason it didn't pick up my audio, but I think it's still a very good video and I don't really want to refilm this because I want to keep the authenticity of this playthrough, but I can still just talk. So we're going to go get Dawnbreaker today, and I always wonder why everybody thinks it has like a joke quest line. I mean, it's a very simple mission and you get a very cool looking sword at the end. And in my opinion, it's my favorite sword in the game. You can fight me on that, but I mean, that's just my thing. But also, today is New Year's Eve, final day of 2025, and I made a commitment at the beginning of this year, or beginning of December, that I was going to record one video every single day for the month of December and hopefully hit 400 subscribers. Me and my friend Defective Deacon originally talked about this, and I was like, hopefully I hit 500, and I was like, I have to settle for something like more doable, so I settled for 400. I had just hit 300 at the beginning of the month, and I was like 100 subscribers in 1 month. That was my goal. Well, right now, let me pull up the stats of the channel. We are sitting at 576 subscribers. We almost got the 600 subscribers in the month of December. We blew that prediction out of the water, and I want to thank everybody for that, and I hope everybody has a good New Year's Eve and a good New Year's. But yeah, I mean, this video is just me going through this dungeon. Pretty simple, not a whole lot going on. This is a part of my normal gameplay commentary of Skyrim on Xbox One Edition with all of the DLCs. So I have all the Creation Club content as well. So if you haven't been watching that series, you should. I really do recommend it. It's very early. I think we're only at like 4 or 5 videos on it. But I have a variety of Skyrim content on the channel, so if you like that, keep that in mind while you're looking. But yeah, during the recording I was talking about the idea of setting a roleplay like character. I've never thought about this before, but apparently people play Skyrim this way. I saw this TikToker talking about it. He was like, he plays Skyrim the way his character would intend it, because we play Skyrim with already the mindset of how we should go about it. Like, we already know the outcome of all the quest lines, we know, etc., right? But what if you put yourself in the space of your character? So let's say you made a dark elf who's from Morrowind, and he's evil, right? When he's in Skyrim, he's not going to know where to go. He's not going to know where the Thieves Guild is. He's not going to know where this is because he's never been to Skyrim before, and he doesn't have the foresight to know what's going on. And if he's evil, would he really do the main quest line to stop Alduin? I don't believe so. You can completely avoid the whole main quest line and never realize you're even Dragonborn, right? Because a person who's evil, I don't think would go on that quest, right? Or let's say, for another simple thing, let's say you make a Link-like character from Legend of Zelda. He's a hero, he's a good guy. He's not going to do something like the Thieves Guild or the Assassins of Dark Brotherhood. I mean, that's just not what a hero does. He will do stuff like the Companions. He will go defeat Alduin, and he'll do that. But certain things he's not going to do. Like, what if you play the game with an actual moral compass of the character that you're playing as? And I thought that was very interesting. I'm like, be the character. And that's how I've been playing Morrowind. Not like role-playing, I'm like throwing up air quotes, because I've never played Morrowind before. I don't know where the Dark Brotherhood is. I don't know what the Thieves Guild is. I don't even know if those are in the game. I'm just playing the game, and I'm walking into people, having conversations with them, and they're sending me on new quest lines. Am I anywhere near the main quest line? I have no idea. I'm just playing the game as I am the character. I am an unknown character on the island of Morrowind. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just doing what I've been told, because I mean, that doesn't really lead me anywhere. There's no map markers. But also, if you haven't seen my Morrowind series, Only Flank, please give it a listen. Or give it a watch, I guess you would do. But yeah, there's no script for this. This is just me talking. And yeah, it might definitely sound like I'm just yapping. Originally I was just gonna upload a video with no audio, but I'm like, that's not something I want representing my channel, a video with completely no audio. So I'm doing this little voiceover. We're about like 5 minutes in, so not even halfway. We're probably like 1/3 of the way through. But yeah, to play the game as a character and follow their moral compass would be so interesting. Like the guy on TikTok I watched, he was like, I'm a stealth archer. he wants to be a thief, but he doesn't know where the Thieves Guild is. Well, then people in his chat are like, oh, why don't you just run straight to the Thieves Guild? I'm like, and his argument was, my character doesn't know about the Thieves Guild. So why would he book it straight to Riften to go do the Thieves Guild if he has no knowledge of it? Yes, the person who's behind the controller does, but the character doesn't. You know? So he's just playing the game as the character, and eventually he's gonna wind up in Riften, meet the guy, and then become a Thieves Guild member. I mean, it might take a long time. It might take 2 episodes, 3, 4, 5. But I mean, that just makes the game more enjoyable. Like, for example, let's say you're that character, and you get out of Helgen, you go to Whiterun, and they tell you, oh, can you help us? But if you're like a thief and like a deceiver, you might not want to help the Jarl of a city, because you're trying to like stay low and stuff like that. Maybe you just tell him the information and leave. And on the way out of Skyrim, you run into the Redguard guy who's trying to kill the Redguard woman, right? And then you talk to him, and then you find her and you talk to her, and like trying to find her, you meet more people and they tell you about more quest lines, more locations. Maybe you walk by someone and they mention the Thieves Guild being in Riften, and then you're like, oh, that's where I should go. Playing the game as if you had no foresight idea about the game. And I thought that was very, very interesting. Like, to play the game without the player's knowledge. Like, for a game like Morrowind, I mean, I have no idea where I'm going. I jumped in the game completely blind. I watched like maybe a 5-minute video being like, this is the basic controls of the game. Right? You miss things if you're not skilled in them. That's another thing that Morrowind is good. If you select a character in Morrowind and play as that character, you're going to be bad at certain things. Like, Nords, I don't think, are good at archery, right? Where in Skyrim, no matter what race you are, what skills you have, you can shoot a bow the same as anybody else. Which doesn't really make sense from a lore perspective, because in real life, if you gave someone a bow, they might not be able to shoot it. But are we expected that every character to ever walk through Skyrim knows how to shoot a bow? Every companion knows how to shoot a bow? Like, that just doesn't seem legit, you know? And I think this helps the issue of, like, people getting stale with Skyrim, right? So yeah, this has been the voiceover. I know it hasn't been too long. The video itself has been 17 minutes. I'll probably talk for another 2 minutes. But yeah, I don't want to like... I'll probably just speed up the video, cut out some parts, and just make it like this. But yeah, I mean, genuinely, it's been a good 2025. I've been doing good with college, got myself a girlfriend. Don't have a job right now. Kind of just trying to get by with what I'm dealing with. Rekindle some friendships with past friends. Been working out a ton. Just growing a lot as a person. I think my New Year's resolution was just to grow and get stronger and just better as a person. And I would say ultimately, I would say I'm a completely different person than I was last year at this time. So I think that is a job. Like, like most people are like, oh, I failed my New Year's resolution. Well, I'm like, I think it has to be something either doable, but also something like visual, right? I can see a polarizing difference between me then and me now. Because if you set your goal as something like, oh, I want to be better at reading, but don't actually have a goal attached to it, like read 10 books, it's gonna be a lot harder to measure that. Mine was more of the, oh, I have this goal, there's not a measurable aspect to it, but I'm still gonna achieve it, right? And I do, oh, sorry, hiccup. I do believe I achieved that goal of just bettering myself and being a better person than I was last year. Which, I mean, yeah, I can get into the whole, like, philosophy of what is good, you know? Is good the idea that whatever is best for the majority that causes the least amount of pain? Is that good? But then you get into certain things, it's like, what if the majority agrees with this, you know, like, what is good, you know? Had to have something measurable. At least measurable to oneself. Like, I could say I've become a better person, but someone might look at me and be like, well, what is the evidence, you know? I know in my heart that I have changed, but the people around me don't see that, right? They're not going to see that side of you unless you flaunt it. But then flaunting it, I don't think that's something good. I mean, certain things in life you can be proud of and have pride in, but outwardly flaunting, oh, I'm better now, because of this, 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 and this. I mean, that just seems like cockiness. And are you genuinely actually better because of this? You know? I know I feel like I'm getting on a really weird side tangent right now, but let's get back to the dungeon. So yeah, I at least by my recording software, I'm not sure what part of the dungeon I'm in, but if you've ever done this dungeon before, you got to lift these like little white orbs up and the beams connect. Very, very simple. And then once you get to the end, it's a very, very short puzzle thing. Once you get to the end, there's a little boss in there, and you can beat him, get the Dawnbreaker sword, and then you're out of there. So I don't know if the recording's finished yet. It's probably nowhere near finished, but I'm gonna end the audio recording here, and I want to thank everybody for watching this year, and I will see you all next year. Bye.